Okay, we're back. I am rendering the last two Disco Elysium videos I did with Disco Elysium is going to be the first ever video that I've actually edited at all for the channel. I don't know how to do that, so doing that has been fun. It's rendering now, and I'll upload it to YouTube, obviously. But for now, we're back. It is 16:24 on day one. My cat is trying to lay down in my lap. Hopefully she'll do that soon. Okay, now, let me talk to this guy again, because like I said, I was asleep the last time.
Last we saw, your race was being superseded by the Seminese.
Ew. Come on, I just need to...
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the army.
Alright. You're right about all this. Now I just need you to let me go in the harbor.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
What a
Bring your
freak.
troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
This guy is weird.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
What the fuck?
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshached's race theory.
No.
He would take you as one of his own.
No. Wouldn't that mean I have to become a Seminese supremacist myself?
Well, not as such. What you do with the mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced
No, thank you.
racist.
Don't be such an asshole to your fellow dock worker. Show him the stolen ID. Show him the mug. No. No, I don't want to do that. No. I'm not subscribed to his advanced race theory. No. Don't be such an asshole to your fellow dock worker.
Looks at you, silent and unmoving. His eyes burrow into the remnants of your soul.
You are not Santiago.
Whoopsie.
Santiago is not you. Even the phrenically impaired can see this.
You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this.
What?
The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Bored with me? Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did.
What?
Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Communism is pretty cool. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. Enough of this. Communism's pretty cool. Also, it's not individualistic at all.
Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent. Everywhere around you. The fruits of its failure to challenge the world order. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted diseases.
Okay.
Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music?
I've gotten it from disco, actually. Youth culture does not affect my thinking. Is there another one? Disco.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine.
Sounds great to me.
It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done.
What? How is that shameful?
I am not surprised
Oh,
you
sorry.
enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Okay. I don't really know who the 70s are. I've recently experienced head trauma. Oh. I've recently experienced head trauma. Yes. Oops.
I can see that. The Seminoles are the South Island race. Haplogroup A4A. The rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago.
Neat.
We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol.
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulumbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
So you did not come from the islands.
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're not really Seminoles, you're just from Revachol. No. Cool.
Yes.
This could have made him more open to discussing the race enigma with you.
I don't care. Kim, what do you think about this?
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
That would be our lucky
Will grant us
racist.
3 wishes.
Yeah.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits. A protruding occiput and an indented zygomatic bone.
Jesus
The
Christ.
lieutenant does not.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid.
Ugh.
He still has the use of his mind.
Okay, we're done. We're obviously not. Measurehead's amazing. Measurehead's an asshole, actually. What am I doing? Pickpocketing this thing? Okay, I tried to open it. It won't open. In case of a strike, press button behind guard. Okay. Hermetically sealed door, locked by electronic means. There's no lock picking or door kicking. This one. Okay. Was ist das? Okay, I can get up there some other way. Hello? Who are you?
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
I've come to Martinez investigating a
Murder, huh?
murder.
That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually very fun and easy. You're right, it's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved. I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it.
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
The Measurehead thing didn't go well for me. Could you help me with that somehow? No. I'm actually a worker like you guys. No. I'm a bit short on money right now. No. Like, do we have to fuck with Measurehead? I don't...
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalson crane over using some remote controls.
Yo, that's not a bad idea.
Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Wait. We have air support? Why didn't you tell me?
Because we don't. We don't have air support or any of those other things.
Oh.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
He pats his nose. The side of his nose with his index finger.
All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
Yes?
First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate.
No.
Admit your lack of expertise. Basically, grovel. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
I don't want to do that.
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
Good talking to you. See you later. Ayo! Hello? I will confess that when I got up here, I was not paying any attention. Wait, I can't go back down? Oh, jeez. How do I get down? There's no way down. I don't know how I got up here, actually. Oh, this way? Yeah. Oh, no. What the hell? Help? I don't know how to get down. Oh, dear. Hello, can I just jump over this? Is that... I don't want to subscribe to his fucking racist-ass theory. That's gross. No. Can I get down, please? Oh, okay. There we go. Bruh. Hello? No. Oh my god. There's too many goddamn people in the way. It says... The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. What's going on? Hi. Hello. Wait, can we go back in here? I need this.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look at the window again.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
Okay, it's not gonna give us anything new. What about this one? Foreign car kept in good condition. Ah, this guy. Dude. Money. Hi.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Snap your fingers in front of her face.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your
Where
fingers
am
twice.
I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality. I was actually hoping you could tell me
Never
that.
mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Wow. What's so bad about the 50s?
The men have the small jaws and everything is made out of plastic.
Hmm.
Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
Okay. Where else would you be then?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
The look she gives you is accusatory. So I take it you were in Mesk when you were young? Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden. While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Meth, it was a golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard. What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Diamonds, really?
Of course not.
Oh.
But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
Well, that's good enough
That's
for
all
me.
you wanted to know, Lowman?
Before I came, you seemed away. We had talked about that already. You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
The adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary, the great unrest.
That's not really what I was getting
Then
at.
what were you getting at?
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
Well, I wanted to ask if you'd be interested in smuggling some drugs.
Why would I want to do that?
Commerce, the lifeblood of the Isolas. For the glory of the world republic, liberation of the spirit and body. I don't know, the thrill of the criminal lifestyle?
Loma, what in the name of God are you talking about?
Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
You said earlier you don't know what cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiris to Grat, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiris to Grat, Loman?
Drugs?
No, Loman, diamonds.
What? I didn't ask you about diamonds, did I? I don't care about that. If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here? Okay, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting here? No.
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Okay, if you're not involved with the drugs trafficking, then why are you still waiting
Where
here?
do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Yeah.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Okay. No. White tank top. Hell yeah. Oh boy, I'm just stealing everything, huh?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing
Whoa.
toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
It's always the fourth ones that go bad, huh?
As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
What did this
A
king...
silver plaque
Oh, wait.
on the statue's
A silver
pedestal
plaque on it.
reads, "I am." As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
Encyclopedia medium. What did this king do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what way?
He blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of
Wow.
one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol.
Suzerain is such a good name. I love it. It's like if a sousaphone was in charge or something.
His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
That's fucked up. I would like to sleep on gold. Hustler style. The king is the king and he can do anything. Wait, really? There's no way that's true. A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
What's nose candy? I know that. It's a lot to process. So he was addicted to nose candy. A bloated druggie. Okay, where's he buried now?
That's what the
A bloated
revolutionaries
druggie.
said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
Rough. There's a lot to
His
process.
Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Okay, where's he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal
Yeah,
mausoleum.
you said that. What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
How the fuck is this still standing? I don't get it.
Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Somebody restored this fucking thing? Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
Okay, That's brilliant. So funny and nihilistic. Such a bad idea. I really don't get art.
People in Martinaise tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders, with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time.
Perhaps.
Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
No shit.
Not that he ever did in life either.
I don't care about the annotations, but I'm going to
Something
ask.
with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Lieutenant, has someone shot the king?
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it.
What do you think?
Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
Political. It's a king and he's shot.
Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
Okay. That was interesting, I suppose. Moderately. Humanox. A bold slogan. Alright. What does that mean? Humanox? Thank you for pathing automatically, Lord.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Okay.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
I am the
Sure
law.
are, my man.
What's going on
The
here?
jam, my man.
He motions to this sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You could almost taste it.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
So, how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Alright.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
I dig your style, man.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Know anything about the dead man? Behind the
He ain't one of
hostel?
those drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the
Yo.
midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Alright.
Ask for his conclusion.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Yo. What are you hauling anyway?
High-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
No. Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld. Wonderworld? Excuse me. And what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing.
Ooh, I want one.
They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately.
So nothing illegal then. That's your machine behind you. Could I get one of those follow tracksuits you're hauling? I was kidding.
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Damn. Right, I had another
The
question.
man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know. But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal
We
B.
have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Drama? Tell me more about the strike.
It's like,
Because why not, right?
whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Maybe I should go on strike.
Maybe you should. Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not?
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations. We promote our own leaders. It would be like striking against your own mother.
I don't know my mom, but I'd go on strike against her too for my rights.
Okay. But do continue. You were asking about the strike?
What's the union demanding? I know the answer to this
Some
one.
pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't
Oh.
want to pay for unfinished work.
Damn it, every time I think I'm on the highlighted option and I'm not. I'm stupid.
The bosses, man.
I don't know who these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had saved 4 myself.
Okay. Oh,
Ease into it.
damn.
Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Man, you look sad. What's going on with you? My man, I want to know about your soul.
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills, does it?
Maybe the full-on, direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
I'm good for now. Good
Don't
talk.
be a stranger.
Alright. That didn't help any. Naturally. Fuck. Now what? Can we go to sleep now? I want to sleep. I'm tired. Hey, there's a person here now. Wait, I want to talk to them. Hello. It's all about money, you know. Oh, okay, you're useless. Wait, is that all he had to say? Yeah. So we can go... We cannot go up here? Okay.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
Goodbye. I can't go to sleep yet. Okay, gonna talk to you again?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Do you know what's behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
No, we failed our interaction with that guy. Does this lady have anything else to say? Yet?
Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
Who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me? Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie. Look at me. Maybe I
And
am.
have you found anyone to be sweet to?
No, I'm done with mating rituals this time around. I don't know. Maybe I have.
You rascal. I'm too old for you, and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our
Like the
friend
mushroom?
Carrie just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down, perhaps another time.
Okay.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She didn't talk to us last time, so that's a W. Alright. Are we going to be able to get this fucker down from the tree now?
Fuck, does Kuno care? The fuck about it? You're testing Kuno's. Get lost!
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for us
Get
grown-ups.
your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level. You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it up.
You okay, Kuno?
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't fucking...
Yeah, okay.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Alright, we're gonna try. Fuck!
Again, the corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth. You will never be able to hold it in. It's always too much. Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time.
Even though I got my shit compressed, how's it even possible?
I'm at a loss as well. I could swear your shit was together, detective.
Sometimes even that is not enough. Life is unfair.
What do I do now?
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work. There's nothing else to do.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point to upgrade your endurance. Gain new skill points by exploring and completing side tasks.
God
Maybe
damn
it's
it.
okay if you don't make it today. The dead man isn't going anywhere. And there's always other things to do.
Fuck. I fucked up. Oh, I'm so close. Glasses? Still don't have my older fucking shoe. Jesus. Alright. Truly not sure what else there is to do.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Storekeep, what board games do you have here?
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Growlbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Look at me. Who'd want to have children with me?
Don't be so hard on yourself, sir. You just need to clean up a bit. And technically, friends are a bit like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
No thank you. So, what about all these Wirral things?
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books? There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real. That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement, so it makes sense.
Maybe later.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Heimdall somewhere.
Oh, Man from Heimdall. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Immoral and violent, eh? Holy shit. Hang on, I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a thing. Alright. Plaisance, what a name. Why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Oh, sounds good. Which one should I start with?
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say.
Just in matters of taste.
If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Heimdallaman, the man from Heimdall. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Rows and rows of Heimdallamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Heimdall and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Heimdall, Return to Heimdall. And the solipsistic Man from Heimdall and the Heimdall Man.
Good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Heimdall and the Sages at the End of the World. Man from Heimdall and the False God. Man from Heimdall and the Scorched Earth. Man from Heimdall, the Heimdall colonies. Man from Heimdall.
Okay, that's enough.
Before you is burdened under piles of Man from Heimdall novels.
Do any of these books call out to me?
Nothing of interest.
Okay.
Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation.
Cool. Leave. Hi.
Welcome
have
to
you?
Crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? No, stop. So, are you the owner of this store?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
What if I want to buy a book? Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, Was she at her post, doing her job like a proper girl?
Yeah, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
10, she's certainly very polite and helpful. I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that.
Now, it's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research. I expect an answer. My
10
precious.
then.
Her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as Mayonette.
A great value add. Jesus. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening.
Depends. How much do you pay the kid?
Good, sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there.
Such criminal behavior would not happen in more developed countries.
In some more developed countries, this sort of thing is 2 felonies, child labor and slavery.
Those countries will realize they've raised a lazy and spoiled generation. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
Okay, let's change the
woman
subject.
before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
What if I want to buy a book?
You were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go. Get back there. The books await you. Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
She really thinks she's doing something with that benda, huh?
She smiles and nods. You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtain.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
And who are the Seminese?
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Pull open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
Oh, she stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them. But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. I'll think about it for a while. What? I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them.
Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Yeah,
Hello
what?
again, esteemed officer, and welcome to crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Why are you so uptight about those curtains? I just want to know what's on the other side.
I already told you, It's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
She recites it like it's a poem, or like she's playing a role she's grown tired of.
Why are you still talking about books? Are you trying to put a spell on me? If it's just a storage room, then why does it have Simone's ward protecting it? If it's just a storage room, then it wouldn't hurt if I peeked inside.
No! Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains.
How does this curse manifest itself?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Okay, I'm a little confused. What does that mean?
Everyone knows that all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared bankruptcy, and their malicious spirits are still here, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statement. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Why didn't you just tell me?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous.
Okay.
About the void wraiths angers them.
Wow. Void raves. You have new words.
Have you thought help? Sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simone's mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building, even though now I fear it's not enough.
Is your pendant part of the wards as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people. Doesn't seem like the spell is working. There are no customers around except you.
Honestly, it seems like the pendant thing is a scam. You could be doing so much more.
Sir, I am well educated in the commercial and esoteric arts. I know what to do and what to avoid.
Okay. Have you ever thought about a sale? Maybe this could lure in some customers. I'm only trying to help. What about some neon signs and blinking lights? You could try to be friendlier with the customers. Maybe you should try to reconceptualize your business. Martinez doesn't look like the best place for a bookshop.
You're right. A bookstore wasn't even my original plan. I actually wanted to sell esoteric paraphernalia to help to balance out this neighborhood's dark energies.
Great idea. What
My
happened?
husband suggested otherwise. He said it's less stupid, more appropriate, cultured and all that. But being cultured doesn't offer any protection against the curse, does it? Maybe I shouldn't have listened to him after all.
I don't think the curse is real. I just want you to let me in there. Okay. Would you like me to take the case? I could investigate, see if
Most
the curse is
certainly
real.
not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
My
Alright.
liege, you know what this case calls for? A paradetective. Slither
Yes.
up to her, you silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
Ma'am, I came here to help. I have handled paranatural situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
I have returned from the void. A paradetective from a long line of paradetectives.
You're no paradetective. You look nothing like one. And you're clearly a drinker. Pardon me for being so blunt, but...
You look like one. The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook.
I admit I've had my share of drinks, but only because the spectral realm is parapsychologically taxing. You see, it's necessary to drink the spirits in order to contact the void. Had my share of drinks, parapsychologically taxing.
How do you know all this?
Here we go.
Your wards brought me here in the first place. The Summonee's blood also runs through me. I am the Void Revenant. I have the powers to debad all the bad energies. We're going to go with the first one.
You're part Simonese. Oh, it means our meeting couldn't have been mere chance. The hand of fate guides us. But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
No problem whatsoever. Your family is safe. The phantoms are no match for me.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
A hand on your heart. On my honor.
Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
You okay?
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Of course, the entity. For I have sensed its presence.
The entity takes the form of a woman. A witch, probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
The chimneys aren't big enough for that. Chimney, the passage between heaven and hell, of course.
Yes. That chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it. Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin. What you discover? Probably just some office space. Don't be scared. You see a set of tattered curtains.
Hey, what's upstairs? Before we do all that.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series.
Oh,
You
Dick
see the
Mullen.
name, a couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do.
A tome of fascist magic, rather candid. Very colorful.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell. Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinaise. The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
And the west of the river?
Houdon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
And Martinaise.
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock. The strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest.
Look at the map of Martinez. Oh, can I buy these
Sorry,
maps?
officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
Oh.
From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamp.
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business. Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Another boring book. Hello. Welcome in. What was that? Okay. No. Hello. Everyone knows the most interesting thing about fascists was their magic. Yeah. Alright. What's this thing? What are we back here before we go into the void? The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout. Damn, that's a lot of trout. Alright, here we go.
You see a set of You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Ooh.
Oh!
Momentito, madam. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdressers. Oh, hair dryers. Well. Ooh. Oh. Vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Shut the hell up.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Unlock the door with the key,
After
baby.
exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
Open the door and enter. Hello. Huh.
What is this place?
It's an adventure. It's the nether world beyond the veil. Looks like a gem to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages? Let's just keep going. I'm sure it's a regular abandoned house. Nothing mysterious here. Alright, I'm supposed to get my flashlight out. Oops. Where my flashlight is? Items. Pardon?
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Here, your finger moves through the various streets, across, finally, coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Alright. Where the fuck? Flashlight. Hey, we did it. Yo. Alright. Okay. We're there. Cool, cool, cool. Revachal's zone of control. Hey! I did it. Smells like leather and sweat. The rest is worn off.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of a bastard would just remove the collars? It should be a felony. Actually, I don't really care about safety hazards.
No one does, until they get smashed under the barbell.
True. Anybody not smart enough to realize that that's a safety hazard? Worn out wall bars, they look unsafe. Shouldn't be lifting that anyway. The hallway is blocked by old window panes and debris. Right? Ooh, there's a thing over there. Oh, I don't like hearing that. While animals stare at you in the dark stuffed wall mounted. Alright. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Okay. Airship rotors covered in spiderwebs. They remind you of blades. Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth bitten. Blue velvet. Oh no. Money. A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color. Ooh. What's this?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Project Dread. Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic, translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a welkin. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the welkin, this is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin, green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
Dread welkin is actually kind of badass.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time? Fourth wall is trembling under the weight of Kitsuragi's statement. Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
One of them is a welkin supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
Well, this has been educational.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
True.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones.
Jesus.
You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world.
That's funny, because I was just thinking that playing Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, would be so much more fun than playing this right now.
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario.
Oh,
a
good.
desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Yay. Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Dude.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details." The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Wow, that's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind? This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Do you think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Turn on the machine.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the
It's
compartment.
empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
This is where the memory should go.
Press play, nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing happens. Something's missing.
Yeah,
There's
the
no
memory.
tape in the player.
Yeah. Oh, no tape. Oh, okay. Press
Nothing
print.
happens.
Same.
It's empty like a beehive without...
This is where the memory should go.
Yeah. Okay.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin.
Okay.
It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Hold on, how do I know what Cadron mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles look beautiful in the sun.
Wow. What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Of course, narrow your eyes. The anatomy of the curse.
Perhaps. The web is comprised of radio stations. All lead back to one red heart, titled The Game Master frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
Wait, who's the Game Master?
Someone very important. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A
Weird.
list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Il Mara. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Cost of airwidth alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Ooh. And the little guy gets smaller and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. You see him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop on the corner, and finally, in a matchbox house, sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from up here. It's awful. A white morning, a modern death, divorce, or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him, make him smaller, make him less you. Dude. Oh, 20% zoom out distance. Hell yeah. All more toric. Jesus. Was that in the game? Okay.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
No, it's definitely not someone tried to exorcise the curse using technology. Looks like an undercover counterintelligence program. Just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making? Looks like an undercover counterintelligence program.
No, that's not it.
No?
I think...
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it. Make it work on radio computers.
How are they planning to do
2
that?
call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's
Right.
the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Coordinating so whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish
It's
it.
too late for that, I'm afraid. Okay, let's keep moving.
Yeah, let's put this on endurance. And then maybe we can... Hey-yo! 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 Close the water lock on Wednesday. Find money for rent and pay card. Investigate commercial. Alright. Oh, what's that? Door? Small door? Big door. Oh, fuck. I wasn't done in there yet. Hang on. No, go back. Shit. Whoa. Bear.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice bear. Crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You rumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Let me look inside the refrigerator.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
Look at the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Hell yeah. What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
Mm-hmm.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Huh. Close the door. What are you?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs, the echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
The lieutenant asks when he sees you climb halfway inside the furnace. I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity. I hear the murderer of the hanged man talking. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Hello! Yell hello into the furnace. Now what do we have here? I don't even know. My first time playing this game, man. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Alright. Those voices I heard, maybe some malignant entity? Placeon said it lives in a chimney. Kick it with your foot. We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs, definitely. Maybe if you just listened to me at the beginning, we wouldn't be here. Well. Okay. I don't remember you offering me a way out, but I don't remember a lot of things.
A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
Owie. Well, maybe it's a malignant entity. Placeon said it lives in a chimney.
The rooms do look like they're connected, but malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
Sweet, sweet nothingness. Yes, I tried that. I ended the game twice already because I quit.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man.
Alright, leave. Smearing my hands with coal is not going to work. Yelling hello is not going to work. The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now. Alright, alright. What else is in here? There are other things to look at. I don't want to make the same mistake I did in the other room. There's a hidden doorway here. Oh. Well. How about that? 2 rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Shite!
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Look, there's a hole in the wall. Where are we? Look around the secret room.
Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles.
Yeah.
Must be an old weapons cache.
Look, there's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
You do it.
Sure. Okay, here's some more rifles. None of these seem to be working. No!
Uh-oh.
An old Belmagrave rifle. That's rare to find in such good order. Seems to no longer be functional, but still rare. Here, it's yours, officer.
Why?
You found this place.
Oh, I have my gun now. Or a gun? I don't know. What does this mean? A rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Yeah. Alright, what else is in here? Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the... Oh yeah, we know. Alright, anything else in here? Anything else? Frozen ice cream maker that's still running. Nice.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Unplug the red
Electric
cable.
sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
Unplug the black
Something
cable.
close to you dies with a soft electric current.
Why did you do that?
I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has 1 cable missing.
Leave. I don't need to plug those in. Like, intercom wires are running to the breaker box. What's down here? Money! A cellar window. People's feet shuffling by on the street. Okay. Is there an up? There is not an up. Oh, but there is a drawer. Oh, black shirt. Mesh tank top. Alright. Real? Oh, shit, I need to heal myself again? Okay. Is there a reason I need to plug those in? An ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged. This is goddamn right.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge, slowly melting. The power has been cut off.
Yay! Okay. How do we leave? Help! Help! Oh, X. Wait! Okay, so I wasn't done in here either. Scribbled across the notebook, developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Is there memory in here? Oops. It's like a fucking maze, bro. It's a maze. Okay. Oh, it's just money. Like, I didn't need money. I mean, I probably do need money, but... Skis with slipstream, put it on the laminated top layer, okay? Ooh. Oh, I could put it in the machine. Do I have to equip it first or something?
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press play again!
The bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good evening, Fortress Accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule? Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne. Now please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Yvonne, my own partner, tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid.
They are merely cautious. It's my job to protect their filaments as a password repeater at the East Insulindian Station.
Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am? She's fucking...
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios. Now please tell me the reason for your call. Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
And what is that, this interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean that glowing thing I put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yeah.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder, Fortress Accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
No shit, but I had to ask. Is it my birthday?
Still no.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Bitch.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a...
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll come back once we have the password. I want to go up the stairs, I think. If I can do that, because I know how to do that now. The stairs are over here. The stairs are over here, not over there. Go this way. Thank you. There we go. Ah. Oh. Okay. Well, now we know where that goes. So there's nothing else in here. Okay. Why is it so creepy? Creepy paper. She was in a puddle of melting snow. Someone has been here.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This must be where This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voice... What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens.
Knock on it harder.
Still nothing.
Knock even harder.
Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy.
Ellie.
Your fist hurts now.
There must be another way to wake up whoever is in there.
What do we do? Ah, we go back down and we say hello. I'm an idiot. I thought that wouldn't work.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace. It breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then...
Hello?
This is the police. Who's there? I summon the ghosts of this doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit. Hello? Are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
Yay, let's go. What's this? Hello?
Hello. I'm Nia. Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius. So what kind of dye are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Hold on, what do you mean about milieu?
Yes, a Milieu is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your
Then
window.
how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Sure.
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
I like role-playing games. I need some dice. No, I was looking for something else. Answers.
Answers? How strange. These days people only come to me for dice and role-playing games. I'm not sure how helpful I'll be, but go ahead and ask.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shelves like stalagmites. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the Warland in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
How'd you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
That's goddamn right we are.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
Hey, where are we anyway? Where is this place? Or what is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repaired, there are still signs of coal black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Creative.
When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else. She must have known the other business.
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going.
All right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the Whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
The Whirling is part of the doomed commercial area? No, the Whirling isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off and customers have trouble paying bills.
And then there is me.
All kinds of tools lie on her work table, scattered from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years,
Whoa.
selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Plaisance thinks it's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
I'm starting to see there's no curse. Only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. Honestly, I'm still not sure this world is a puzzling place.
Exactly.
There's no curse.
Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see.
Do you know what happened to other tenants? Everyone else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
I didn't know insects had any rights, or activists.
Yeah, the atelier didn't know it either. They produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
Yeah, making clothes out of beetle wings is a terrible idea.
At least it had some spark to it. Most young designers just combine lace with leather and call it original.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not moving.
Anything else?
I'm not really that interesting. Strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio. They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wiro.
That's understandable. Fantasies are serious things. The mind is the drawing board of history.
They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear them chit-chat behind her curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
Really? They must have been a gigantic ego trip.
That's what I thought. Because when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep up new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic, and to show up to work on time.
Well, showing up to work on time is incredibly
And
hard.
so is producing something extraordinary. Anything else? Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Okay. Now what? Sunlight has made this postcard almost a completely sepia-toned. Oh. Midtown traffic passes overhead. The ghosts of skyscrapers disappear into a beige midday mist vaporizing from the delta on which the district was built. The postcard is prepaid. Oh, I can send somebody mail. Shot put ball. Oh, I need to give that. Okay. Okay. The shot put ball. Wait, how do we get the fuck out of here now? Shit. This way? Yeah. Okay. Hi.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us. But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity? A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you. No, ma'am, I have felt her aura. She's not the one to blame for this curse.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
The source is the taxidermist's shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this place.
Oh, how horrid! I knew something wasn't right about that place. Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse?
Yes, I performed the ancient Seminoles dispelling rites. This commercial area is doomed no more.
Of course. I trust my Seminoles wards and charms kept you safe while you perform the ancient rites. All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting. It will be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course. But still, thank you, officer. Truly, you've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore, and that's no small achievement.
Yeah.
She so badly wants this to be over. She would have believed anything.
All right, then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
Farewell for now, book peddler.
The bow collector. It's early in the morning. The world is dark blue. The sparks light her face. A delicate composition of triangles. The streets seem to grow longer, like in a dolly zoom. And there's something in the air as you stand there and wave back at the shapes growing smaller and smaller. Something that has always been there. A great see-through world. The tenderness you feel. The ghost of Revachol between you, carrying your signals. The holy messenger.
Okay. I can probably put the flashlight away. There you go. Okay. Let's go do the shot put thing. Really quick. Sorry. No, fuck. Wait. Is it this way? No, it's not. Fuck. Hello, Governor.
You're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
I found you guys a bull.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Now. No need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
I really did try. There's not going to be an alternative. I suggest taking it. I'm sorry. It's the best I could find.
The best, huh? This isn't even a bull. But fine. I guess you did attempt to right your hooliganism. Consider it forgiven.
Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle?
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable.
His moves are quick and precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the sea. This man knows firearms intimately.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement there.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Dude. Thank you for your time. Now what? Skill point. Oh, body. Hand-eye coordination. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Take the blows on the world, kill you. Ah, this one. I kind of need that. Okay. What is this? What? The Janissary goes over to look on Wednesday, find money. Okay. Alright, let's put this fucker to bed. Is the kid gone? Dude, do you stay out here all night?
There he still is, looking right through.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judged.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
As you breathe in,
Finally.
the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but
Okay.
for a pair of underpants and enameled boots.
Enamel
His skin is
boots.
greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
Right? What do they need enamel boots for?
These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots, are they? They're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique, A6. That's not just any notebook. It's a classic.
Forget about the notebook. Tell me about the armor.
It's clearly some manner of super armor. Or future armor. Super future armor. I'm useless.
What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel.
Oh.
Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Up into the rest of it. The material looks out of place here. Knock on the boot. Pull the boot off. No.
A small bell-like sound fills the air. Like
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether.
Damn, that's cool.
Like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
The trees were made of porcelain. This is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
X5415 6745 678222.
Let's lie.
Let's lie.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
The material looks out of place. How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
These look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there's no rest of the armor.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic.
Material looks out of place
It
here.
is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
Damn. How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real.
Damn.
Unadjusted for rank.
Ka-ching, baby. That's a lot, I take it.
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
Should I? I feel like his foot's gonna come off or his leg is gonna come off if I do that.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Let go of the brute. Let go of the boot.
What's wrong with you, asshole? Why is he letting go, Kuno?
I don't know, baby. I don't know why he's such a...
Dude.
Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by putting on the deceased foot?
I don't know. I thought that was a bad idea.
The cadaver slowly twists. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt. Big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Damn. Don't ask me how I know this, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
They wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring. How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way or
True. You climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man.
No way.
I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Agree.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
We're assuming the dock workers from the harbor did it?
The brief suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the loves of my life. Certainly not a briefing.
Okay. You should ask me for one the first moment we get.
They sure wanted him to stay up there, and the rope is reinforced with steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
Yeah.
The cadaver hangs. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a national pattern?
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
We're missing something here.
I agree.
Whoa! A sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Okay.
Frigate is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal-capped ampules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points a camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting then. Oh my fucking god, that scared the shit out of me.
Of a small ampoule of glass, you see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
The flashbang. Okay. It's like, what time is it? What fucking time is it? Brain. 11:30. I'm sitting here in my house in the dark. All the lights are off. It's 11:30 at night. I got fucking flashbang, dude. Kitsuragi, what the fuck, man?
In case we need it.
On it, on the paper, a color perfect copy of the...
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What
It
do we need this
contains
for?
insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Say nothing.
Here, a souvenir. Don't lose it.
What? Why?
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by.
Yeah. Look him in the
His
eye.
eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
Whoa, where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I can see you are gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you.
There is nothing funny about jokes either.
Huh. Who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Really hope that first one's not true.
Go ahead, Coppo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Uh-oh.
imagination. Go ahead.
Why do I love
Ask
questions?
Me more questions.
Why do I love questions so much?
You fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Yeah, give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up. Copperoonie, Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this? Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Maybe this will lead to something. Something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly.
Something is on its way.
Uh-oh.
Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Cool. Who killed you?
Love did me in, Provocopo. It was love all along.
That sounds about right. Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney's obviously not who I am.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately.
You might be onto something there.
Enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Ew. Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink, thighs too.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Yo.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. I think he was upright after death. His hands and feet and neck are discolored. Something is coming out of him. He's beaten up. See the bruises? I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
The world no longer restores his personality and its composition. There was a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago. Deadly dead, dead, dead. Yeah, but it's nighttime, and I'm feeling number one, especially.
That sounds about right, yes.
He was upright after death, hands and feet, and neck are discolored, which would, vibe about him. He was hanged.
Agreed, especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Mm-hmm. Seems like a lynching to me.
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption, but we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
Something is coming out of him. He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
No shit. Fucking Kuno.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Yeah. Something's coming out of him.
The pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. Goddamn right. Alright. Maybe he went to the toilet.
Maybe.
He doesn't really want to dwell on it too long. Back off and catch your breath.
But there is no breath to catch.
Yeah.
Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils.
So, how do we
He
get him
slowly
down?
rotates before you.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Yeah, we did everything.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get Kuno to do it.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Can someone else do it? We could saw the branch. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down? Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor. Yeah, right. I'm out of ideas. Let's have another look at him. Can someone else do it? Yeah, how do we cut it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
Yeah, exactly. Call the police.
Someone already did. You know who came?
We did.
We did. Because we have made bad life decisions.
Fucking truer words, my guy Kitsuragi.
I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Okay, we could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
When I selected, can't someone else do it? I meant Kuno. Maybe we could shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
There, the buckle holds the belt together.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain the Kuno with some shit.
They'll will miss. The pigs will miss, Kuno.
Let him choose to do it or not do it.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzle-loader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's Stess position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Say nothing. I don't want to be the one in trouble if this doesn't go well.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow Stess was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
Fucking idiot! Muckabah asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
Okay, what
I
now?
have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
No. Can I have the gun? I should try. Maybe we should ask for help
I was
from the
really
harbor.
hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect
You're right.
in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
I would really prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda.
What else can we do?
Okay, they do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like they put him there...
They can get him down, too.
Okay, let's do it in the lousy, dangerous way.
Want to be
To ask the
dangerous?
suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Evrard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches!
How do we get inside the harbor?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
To the gates. Let's negotiate.
I think we can probably also go to bed. Right? It's late. Oh god. What now?
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair. Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world. Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
Motherfucker.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Yeah, at some point I will. Okay. Whoa. It's disco time. We're discoing. Hey, who's this? Oh, I can't interact with them. Hello,
Can I
sir.
help you?
That's all
Another
thing.
thing. Great. I
No,
love.
I didn't.
Yes.
Goodbye. Let's go upstairs, shall we? Hello.
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from
Good.
the inside. Still no answer. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. The fan stands still. The lights are on.
Oh, okay.
The switch must be broken because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to...
Yuck. Vaporized urine. Yeah.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
I did it my way.
I can see that.
He takes a step towards the door. Looks like he'd like to leave now. The atmosphere is oppressive. Okay, go. Nobody's keeping you here. Oh. Tell me
What do
about
you
the
want
case.
to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Brief. Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez.
Ow.
An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's
What
a
a dumb
strong
question.
prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer. Good.
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Well, we'll work better if we can have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Were you wearing glasses?
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Just observing. No, I don't. Glasses are cool.
Are
I guess.
they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
True. What? Tell me a secret about yourself. Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking. Do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything? So how do you,
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his familiar mnemotechnique A6 and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Tell me a secret.
No.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods.
You don't look like people around here. I don't. That's because he's not from here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
A point of pride.
Revacholière. Cool. That's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Okay, well...
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
It's 21:08. Let me rest, bro.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been a plumber.
Can I go to bed now? I'm tired.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The fuck? What am I supposed to be doing now?
This is the door.
Just a moment.
Good night, Lieutenant.
We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Oh, okay.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I think Mike might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes? No. How'd you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't good. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit. Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit, below it all.
The debrief.
It's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up with. The body is still hanging from that tree, which is unfortunate. But we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great.
Sorry I couldn't do more today. I'm just not a very good cop, am I?
We're both doing our best under the circumstances. Just don't drink tonight, please. As for the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Evrard Claire, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow. We tried to interview the White Pants rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast. The rest has to try to keep up. I'm training for a long-distance run. No, I'm not. Yeah, that's just how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do the things I do, looking at Kitsuragi.
Alright, but... And forgive me, this has been bothering me since this morning. How have you managed to run around all day wearing only one shoe?
I couldn't find my other shoe, and I refuse to wear shoes that aren't as cool as the shoe I'm wearing.
Well, there seems to be a shoe that is a match to the one you're wearing further down the balcony.
Thank God.
Perhaps you can collect it when we don't look.
He's right. There it is, green and shiny under the glowing, whirling window. The sky above is dark and the lights sparkle.
Imagine how much faster you could run wearing a cool patent leather shoe on each foot.
Cute. So, what are our powers exactly, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000? Why not more? No, that's a lot. Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
How can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I see, and if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Oh man, when a fake game, a game with a fake world with fake cops, does it better than the real world. What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
And who makes all those rules? The coalition government?
Yes, the international community's mission in Revachol, and the moral intern more broadly.
The moral intern instead of the common intern? Alright.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
I'd say it was a coalition government.
It's probably more honest, yes. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Oh.
Or if they think you do.
The Moral Intern, what is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe
What?
they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
I see. What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
Who is Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
I have an opinion on the Moral Intern.
Do you?
Things are bad out there. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. They have done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting bourgeois rights. Immigrants, liberal kippets. What? Fucking men are turning into women. What? On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it. That's the streamer answer. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting bourgeois rights.
No. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt. Without the MI, we would be common vigilantes.
Yeah, vigilantes sounds bad. Maybe we should make our own law. Actually, vigilantes is okay
Then
with
you
me.
will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
The lights of the Orphan District are reflected
Orphan
in his
District?
glasses. The red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type.
What? There are capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cop. Some kind of weapon cop. Sorry cop? I'm sorry. I'm not sure. I'm sorry you had to monitor me. Cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
Won't the other capo types be jealous? I'm sorry. You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes.
No,
Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
No, I'm really not sorry. Fuck off.
Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
I've never apologized for anything in this game. What do you mean? Shoe.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Hell
like
yeah.
2 baby crocodiles.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes. How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy.
Oh, thank God.
Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Fuck off. Okay, how do we go back in? Oh. What? Alright. Wait, can I go out to the balcony this way? I can. Awesome. Okay, it's time for me to go to bed and you to go to bed. See you in the morning. Yep. Yep. Bye. Oh, I do need to spend a point. Alright. We have things. Handwritten note from the fridge. Ooh.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care. Sully Swaff.
Didn't I do that already? Huh. Okay. No. Man with
An
tattoos.
intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man. From the right shoulder, the pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar. Gone. For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone who knows about history could tell you.
Okay. Okay. Bedtime.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful. The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
What? But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Roll over to the other
It's a
side.
little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep, and images start forming.
Are we dreaming? Oh, we're dreaming. No, we gotta go see the dead man. Hello, Disco Man. Oh, it's me. Fabulous.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood? Do you remember your wife's hand on your face? That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there, One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I don't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy. You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet. Grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Bruh. Okay. Day 2. Tuesday.
Good going, buddy.
Oh my god, what the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell's going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
No, that's not it. Really, I feel super good.
That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
I don't want to.
You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
No, I can't take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
That's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shellman. See how you do without your spark.
Okay. Well, I guess that's a really good time to end, especially since it's like, I don't know, midnight or something. I stayed awake this time. I think that's a dub. Maybe I will actually do some detective work on Tuesday. We'll see. And hey, actually, when we're ending this, it is actually Tuesday. Fuck me running. That's crazy. Alright, see you crazy space cadets later. Fucking toodles, dude.